I mean, we are looking at, not so much fall feeling weather, but we are going to be in that calm category, especially in terms of rain. Want to show you the official monsoon 2024 report card. The dates are June 15th through September 30th. So monsoon just wrapped up statistically. And this is how we did for some of the cities across New Mexico. You can see it's just under 4 inches for Albuquerque, approaching 4.5 inches for areas like Roswell. The same neighborhood for areas like Farmington and Albuquerque. Santa Fe got some pretty good rain as well, as did Rio Rancho. So some good news here. Most areas were close to where they should be in terms of monsoon rain. We got up to 86% of what we should have, about 74% for areas like Roswell. But look at Farmington, 132%. So you are ahead of where you should be for this time of year. Same for Rio Rancho, which did receive 115% of their monsoon rain. And again, we are going to be looking at the absence of rain, as you can see right here from the perspective of our camera. From Sandia Peak, looking great. You can see some fall colors popping right there. Definitely looking like fall, at least in terms of color. Not really feeling like it, but as the sun gets lower on the horizon, you can see that Rio Rancho is all quiet right now. 87 degrees currently in Roswell, 86 in Carlsbad. I'm expecting to see a range of 70s and 80s across northern New Mexico, and we will be looking at these above average temperatures for the foreseeable future. But the good thing is we're not dealing with some wind similar to yesterday. There's a little bit of a southerly breeze moving in across the eastern portion of the state, occasionally getting up to about 30 miles per hour. But all in all, we are really as calm as can be across most areas of the state. A little bit of rain trying to form over there across the southwest mountains. It's going to be hit and miss. Let me tell you about that. It's just going to be very lucky if you get some rain in that area of the state. Otherwise, pretty typical for this time of year overnight. Temperatures mostly in the 30s, 40s, and 50s. And you can see that for tomorrow, the heat is going to be on. And then we have a nice little helper here, a cold front moving in tomorrow evening. And it's going to stoke up the wind, and it's going to be a little bit of a breezy start to the work week on Friday. Cooler across the northwest, but the first day of Balloon Fiesta looks like it's going to be favorable for a mass ascension. Same for Sunday, looking dry and warm but comfortably cool in the morning, and that is the most important part of Balloon Fiesta. Across the southeast tomorrow, that heat is really increasing. 93 degrees for Roswell, but some good news is you'll be in the lower 90s. It's not going to be too terribly out of control in terms of crazy heat for autumn. About 91 degrees for Deming tomorrow, 86 in Silver City. The northwest is also going to be pretty stable over the next few days. Not much to talk about. You're going to be staying in the 80s there. The North Mountains going to be comfortable, 60s and 70s. But for Santa Fe, that's going to be a high in the 80s, kind of bouncing back and forth between the 80s and upper 70s. For the Northeast tomorrow, a lot of sunshine, 90 degrees for Tucumcari. The East Mountains are going to be inching warmer and warmer as the days go along. And some areas, some valley locations are going to be getting up to the 90-degree point, which is, about 15 degrees above average for this time of year. But it looks like a little bit of cooling is on the way, especially by Sunday into the beginning of next week.